All right, everybody. This will be warning to all politicians. I'm running for president 2024, and running for president 2024, and it's rebuilding America, rebuilding our future. Some things I didn't go into. I just thought of, so I started to. So, like the type of housing, if it'll be like a single family dwelling or a tower, depends on the city, the situation and stuff. They might even do like type of row housing. And I was thinking, for like singles and stuff, a lot of these warehouse districts and stuff where they're empty and falling down or whatever, the older parts, you can build lofts for the single people, make it attractive, maybe for you got like a lofts area and stuff, and hey, then you open up a community college or something like that, or a branch of the state college, something there in the city, whatever, right by the lofts and stuff. So then the college age people can have a place, and same thing, 10 years it's theirs. Also, so you'd figure in like the cost of the sewers and fixing the roads and whatever, and the properties, that you might have to get by eminent domain, and this type of stuff. Figure all that in, and the building materials and the labor, and say that comes out, to $200,000 when you add it all up and you break it down per unit. $200,000 per unit. You include the price of the schools, all that kind of stuff in there, or even say $300,000 per unit, whatever it is. Right? So you're not going to get that back from the person, on a 10-year deal, and they're only paying $400 or $500. You will get some of it back, and then if they sell it or whatever, if they stay there, they're going to, keep contributing to that community, the wages they make and stuff. You're going to get taxes. So let's say it's $200,000 per unit when you figure all the stuff in. So when the Fed gives the state the money, or the city the money, for every unit you build, whether it's in a tower or a single family home or a loft or something, for every unit you build of new low cost housing for people, you add another $10,000, and that goes to the city coffers for stuff they need to do for their budget, or the states. I'll have to work that stuff out. So then you're going to be looking at $210,000 per unit. All right, and the mortgage payment, when people pay their mortgage, either it all goes back to the Fed, or maybe you can do a 75-25, but the state will get 25%, 75% goes back to the Fed. So you recoup a little bit of it, as you're going along. But the big payoffs when everyone gets ahead and they, get everything rolling, you're going to have people making wages, firemen, all that and everything who live in the city. They're going to be contributing, to the economics of the city. The contractors, you're going to have all the suppliers, from sheetrock to lumber to steel to glass, whatever, the appliances, all those factories are going to be cranking stuff out. So you're going to get a lot back in taxes through wages and stuff like that. So it'll be a while, but it can work. It can work, and at the same time, you're going to be reducing crime and all the things associated with crime, all those types of things, and giving people an incentive and getting them vested in their own futures. And in the long run, it'll pay off. And if people don't take it seriously or whatever, and they let the neighborhood go to shit, and they let the drugs and the gangs in there again and everything, well, then they're going to be sitting there with a house they can't sell. They're going to be right back where they started. right back where they started, in a rundown, burned out neighborhood, without a pot to piss in. So you make sure everybody understands how the whole thing's going to work, and that, hey, it's a one-time deal. You sell the house after 10 years, whatever, you make 200 grand. The neighborhood's been kept up. It's attractive to people who want to move to the city. Your loft is, in the right kind of area, so your loft you're going to sell for 200 grand. Go out to Vegas and blow it. Don't try and get in the program again. It's a one-time deal. You get involved in crime or gangs and drugs and stuff like that, it's found out, you're out of the program. You can't get in it again. You understand? Child molestation, anything like that, you're done. And certainly you're not going to allow rapists and all this type of stuff into the program. It'll go first to, families, homeless people. You go around all these camps, families that have fallen through the cracks, can't get back on their feet, all this type of stuff, and when you're doing that, you sort out the people who need mental health help and stuff like that. But it'd be better to invest in our future than just some people go, well, you're talking socialism. No, I'm not, because this isn't an ongoing thing. Socialism is welfare and everything as we have it, with no end in sight. Just giving people paying their rent. It's a state-owned housing complex, or tenement, whatever. That's socialism. That is socialism. There's no hope at all. There's no way out of it. So for all you people who think what the left is selling you, they're going to give you this and give you that and everything, no. Got no problem giving somebody some help and getting them in the right direction. But then it's sink or swim. You see, so this isn't socialism. This is a boost and everything, but it's not a lifelong deal like the liberals' policies and stuff. Oh, we're just going to send everybody $1,000 a month, or we're gonna up food stamps, and we're gonna free medical and all this and all that stuff. That's socialism. That's no hope at all. That's not being vested in your community or anything like that. That's every day is gonna be the same. It's never gonna get better. It's just gonna be waiting for the people who feed you, clothe you, and all that to give you what you think you got coming, and it's never going to be enough. You're never going to get ahead. You're never going to have a better life. That's socialism. You understand? This is a little bit of help, and it's rebuilding our country, and it's it'll bolster the economy, which is capitalistic. So it is not socialism. So I wanted to add those things in there. I throw the numbers out there. I'm just saying off the top of my head whether they come up different or whatever. But you're not going to be figuring in like the market values of the neighborhood, or the city. It's an attractive city, and people are trying to buy property because more gentrifying. Like Oakland, a lot of people got pushed out because there was more people making money up in the Bay Area and stuff. They needed more places to live, so they sold out all the lower or middle class neighborhoods and put in more expensive stuff and gentrified. In different places around the country, you can find how that happens. The market dictates, and then everyone who's lower economic status and stuff, you get pushed out. This is not, you're not going to take in any kind of market value stuff like this, or proposed market value. When say you got to do eminent domain and stuff, it's going to be like, here's enough, for a decent value on the home, and then some, and or the property, if it hasn't already fallen back to state ownership because of taxes, or it's been abandoned, or what have you, or foreclosed, or any of that type of stuff. So, and you know, we have to keep an eye out, because if this, you know, goes and we do stuff like this, or somebody does stuff like this, you know, you can't let these developers and these investors come in and buy up all these urban plight zones and stuff, and then try and make more money selling it back to the federal government so we can rebuild it. So I think that'll kind of cover this for now, and the next one will be about the environment and stuff like that. All right, so there'll be a lot of details, you know, that have to be ironed out and stuff, and you know, but I think it's a good idea and a good start. And invest in America, instead of, you see these commercials all the time, invest in marijuana. No, we're going to invest in America. We're going to invest in America. All right, and our youth. Have a good one. Adios.